what's your thoughts on exercise and cardiovascular versus, say, just aerobic activity, such as weightlifting or that kind of thing?
Well, I think all exercise, done intelligently is good. I believe yoga is a good thing. I'm also into Pilates. I believe Pilates is good. Mm-hmm. An extensive background when I was a younger fellow as being an Olympic-type weightlifter. I was able to put clean jerk 340 pounds, put it over my head. So but when I really got into the raw foods, I didn't pursue that as much as I did before that. Although when I was in someplace in my 60s, and I've been on a raw food diet for a long time, I was able to do 10 knee bends with 300 pounds. So I could do squats at 300 pounds. Then I get into long-distance running, and I ran a number of marathons and a couple 50-mile races. But I ran that prevention marathon where people it was a nightmare. I got frostbite and everything like that. But I soon realized that long-distance running, to me, is not all it's cracked up to be. I think training for marathons has a lot to do with free radical damage. It causes problems. But I think the way to train is, pace training is extremely important. I think that's what you were talking about. What I do is I have a huge hill over here. It's about a quarter of a mile. So what I do is run up that hill and walk back. Run up that hill. And all you have to do that is for about 15 to 20 minutes, and that really strengthens your heart. Long, slow distance running doesn't really strengthen your heart and lungs as much as a lot of people think it does. Mm-hmm. When you put yourself under exertion, very intense, and then you rest, and then you do it again, that's when you're building lung strength and heart strength.
Right.
So that to me, that's the key. You don't have to spend hours out there. I think a lot of people, they're overdoing the exercise. See, the amount of exercise, if you're a person that's not eating a good diet, then you have to exercise 10 times harder to accomplish the same thing. If you're eating a good diet, there was periods when I laid off running. I was on a raw diet for years, laid off running for 6 months. I could go right out there and run 10 miles. Mm-hmm. Because my body is so light, I didn't feel, I got no soreness. People say, you're going to be sore. Now, I wouldn't do that on a regular basis. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. I believe when you lay off, you should come back gradually. But I don't let my ego get into the game that I have to prove something.
Yeah.
So even at this point in my life, I'm realistic. I say to myself, I've been on this planet for 84 years. Am I what I was when I was 40 years old? No. But I still think the same way. Do I still, is my mind still sharp? Do I still appreciate training? Even though I've had car accidents, I've had serious injuries? Of course I do. I like to meet my challenges. I like to think like no matter what I try to do, no matter what it is, I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm not going to settle for mediocrity. I'm going to do it I'm going to try to do it intelligently based on what I know. I'm not going to do it for, try to prove something. I'm not going to say, oh, that guy just ran 15 miles. If I haven't done any running, I ain't going to go out and run 15 miles with the guy because what's to prove? I don't want to try to prove anything to that person that I could do it. Yeah. So I think we got to do it intelligently. I think exercise is extremely important